Boy, Don Figure State of the game, you know what I'm saying? It's what we do, y'all. It's the place to be right now. Live PHILLYCAM Studios, Philadelphia. I'm with my brother right now from another mother, Anton Haywood. How you doing, brother Anton?
Yeah.
All right, man. So, right now, man, we just gonna give you a little bit about what PHILLYCAM is all about, man. And like I said before, y'all, awesome, man, awesome program. Anton's gonna tell you a little bit about what's going on. So, Anton, you know, first, I'd like to let them know who Anton Haywood is and where you come from and how you got to this place here at PHILLYCAM.
Yeah, sure. I'm originally from West Palm, Florida, and so I was born and raised in the Southeast, and you know, I went to college in Atlanta, and so I kind of progressed my way up. And in Atlanta, that's how I got started in working in public access television, and I worked there for public access at People TV for some years. And unfortunately, we lost some funding down there, and they're still on air, still going, but they had to downsize a great deal, and it was right at the time when they were building PHILLYCAM. The opportunity came for me to move up here, so kept on moving up north, and here I am. So yes, I've been here for Philly for 4 years now, and absolutely love it. Love the people, love the food, love everything about Philly. So you know, folks are really taking me in as their own here, you know, which is really nice. Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. So, so now here at PHILLYCAM, what exactly is your role? What do you do here?
I'm the membership and outreach director. So I'm in charge of when people come in and join PHILLYCAM, it's my responsibility to help them on their path. You know, that's the way I see it, is to help them figure out what's the best thing that they can do as a PHILLYCAM member, how they can get the most out of their membership. Membership is $25 for a year for a person, so it's not much, but you know, it's still, you know, people work hard for their money,
right.
And you know, we want to respect that. We want to make sure that every member is happy and comfortable and get what they need. Right. So, you know, another big part of what I do is to work with nonprofit organizations, and so when they become members of PHILLYCAM, we offer a lot more services for groups. So, and that's 501c3s, that's community groups, that's grassroots, collectives. You don't have to have that tax status to be an organizational member of PHILLYCAM. So any group of people that have a shared mission, you know, we support. So we do a lot of production services like public service announcements, special shows, things of that nature for organizations.
Yeah. Just to make it, I am a member.
Yeah.
And South Rockland Methodist Church, we are also members.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's great, man. I think that it's a great program, and being here and going through the process of getting in, it's been great. It's been awesome. I feel like I got a home here. You know what I mean? And you know, I'm from New York, and being here in Philadelphia, I've been here now about maybe 5 or 6 years. That's too long as much as you have, and it's been great, man. I'm so glad that I finally came here and was able to find out what was going on, and I think, you know, it could be beneficial to so many people. So maybe can we talk a little bit about what different programs you have as far as what you teach here? A couple of things maybe.
Yeah, we have classes in basic field production. So that's if we teach people how to use our equipment that can be checked out and go out into the, you know, people can go take it out in the community, shoot their shows, do whatever, document community events, happenings. So that's one popular class that we offer, is basic field production. We offer editing classes. We just shifted over from Final Cut. We're starting to teach Adobe Premiere now, which is offered on a subscription base, so it's a little bit more affordable for people on the regular. We also teach studio, so we're in the main studio right now, and we have 3 studio classes technically. One is a studio crew for the main studio area. Then we have, after the studio crew class, people can advance on to what's that called? Producing and directing. So if you want to actually be in a leadership role here in the main studio, like be the lead person that's running the show, you have to take producing and directing. Then the third one is express studio. So we have a smaller area which is out front, like by the street. So if you don't want to have worry about 5 to 8 people coming into the production, you just want to worry about one person doing the technical and the things, and then your talent does their thing. Express Studio is the place for you.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I had a chance to see you know, the building and the different places that you spoke of. I just think it's awesome, man, because, you know, film is a great thing to be a part of, not just for the recording aspects of film, but the art, you know, the art of it. And because, I mean, everything in life is mostly visual, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, the visuals are what sell advertising, they're what help us know what's going on, you know, so it's a good thing to be a part of. So how can someone, first let me ask, does a person have to be from Philadelphia to be a PHILLYCAM?
Not from the city. You know, we take people from the greater Philadelphia area. So, you know, if you're in Bucks County, Montgomery County, Chester, even in Camden, you know, we got people from Mount Laurel, Cherry Hill. You know, they're members of PHILLYCAM. Right. The thing is like if you produce whatever content that you produce through PHILLYCAM, is that it has to be shown on the channels, number one, and then two, the channels only reach 2 cable subscribers in Philadelphia County. So, you know, you can be from Chester and producing content, but you just know that people in Chester can't see it. Right. Unless they go online. So we have, you are able to put some content on PHILLYCAM's website. So people anywhere that can have internet access can see.
Right. So what about like you streaming live, like let's say you got a show and you want to reach people in New York, DC, and you have a Ustream set up already. Can you Ustream from here to broadcast your Ustream online?
That's a good question. Yeah, we're working on that. We're working on a web channel. We also, that's a very technical thing that would require pretty much like a meeting, a production meeting with some of the technical staff people here to just figure out these logistics of like, all right, well, if you have your own Ustream account, how can we send it from the PHILLYCAM studio to that, so on and so forth. So we are capable of streaming from, we have our own through our website. We have our own portal that allows us to stream out of any of the studios. We also stream from the field. So we can go on location. We go to events all the time and do live streaming.
And then anyone from anywhere can see that stream that going on.
Yeah, they can get internet access. They can watch it, you know, in good broadband. So
Great. Well, that's awesome. That's really awesome.
Yeah.
So I guess now I know you do the open house. Tell us a little bit about that, about the open house.
Yeah, we just reinvigorated open house. We started a little while ago, and then we kind of like paused on it, but we're bringing it back, which is anybody that's curious about PHILLYCAM. It's not really as structured like member orientation is. It's a lot shorter, and it's more so just a networking opportunity and take a look around. So if you're curious, want to see some of PHILLYCAM, meet some people who are already here at PHILLYCAM, open house is the way to go. So the next one is October 14th.
Wow, that's a Tuesday, right?
Yes, Tuesday, and this one's special because we're doing interactive stuff at this one. So from 4 to 6, it's for all ages. So we want to emphasize, you know, bring the youth, families can totally come out. But from 4 to 6, we're gonna have like green screen. People can do like a little mini radio show, audio, some work. So there's gonna be things to actually do at this one. And then from 6 to 7, it's just gonna be more mixing and mingling. And then we have a special poetry performance that evening in the studio, which people can stay for. It's free. So the ladies from Las Gallas is gonna be here, and they do this really incredible like poetry, theatrical whole experience, you know. So definitely underscore that and say don't miss that.
Right. So see, like I said, there's a lot of awesome things going on here at PHILLYCAM. And what channel can you get it on?
Comcast 66 and 966 and Verizon 29 and 30.
Right. Now, is that also online too?
It's PHILLYCAM
online. They can see those same shows that are on.
Not all of them.
Right.
Yeah. So the members have to request for their show to be put online, and the programs that can go online, they have to be family friendly.
Right.
So because the internet is just wide open, you know.
Right.
We can have a little more adult content on the channels after 11 p.m.
Right. I see.
So, but we have that's on demand. So people can go to phillycam.org. You click on the on demand link, and at any time you can watch programs through the viewer there. And what we're working on right now, is actually the web channel. So this is something that's it's an ongoing stream of content. So you can at any point say, oh, well, what's on PHILLYCAM right now at 4 o'clock?
Wow.
You can click on that stream and you can see what's on the channel. You know?
Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. So I'd like to, if possible, maybe if you can show us some of the rooms that you work in, some of the equipment, just to get people familiar with, you know, some of the stuff. I see some stuff here, so we'll start with that. We'll switch the camera around so y'all can see it, and this way people can know what they're working with. And again, I can't say it enough that this is such an awesome program, and the way it's structured and set up. And I would encourage everybody, if you haven't thought about it, or if you have, and you just felt like, oh, well, I can't afford to go to film school, PHILLYCAM is a good place to go. I mean, even if you just want to come here to get started, you know, it'll help you get some beginning skills, and maybe if you want to go to another place, you can. But this is a place that really makes you feel at home, and it's not a pressure thing. You know what I mean? Like, you can come here and you can work at your own pace, but you got to be committed to it. You know, you can't think you just gonna be.
There's a lot of people here just chilling.
Right. It ain't like that. You know. You're not gonna be Quentin Tarantino overnight. You know what I'm saying? But I think that if you're committed and you really want to be in film, or if you thought about being in it, this could be the place where you could find out if it's what you want. You know, and I never was trying to be in film, but because I'm filming, it's necessary to know. You know what I mean? And you know, as I'm growing from my little flip camera to my camera I have now, and God willing, I like to work behind one of the bigger cameras. So you're gonna be seeing a lot of your boy Don Figurehead PHILLYCAM. You see a lot of my man Anton, man, and we're working on getting the Grown Folks Lounge broadcast going, y'all. Okay, hopefully I get you in there. I heard you do a little bit.
Yeah, I'll drop some for the old heads.
Okay. You know, so we gonna try to get him. We gonna try to get him on one of our shows, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Check out my man Anton. God bless. But you know, so we're gonna take you around. We're gonna show you a little bit, you know, of PHILLYCAM, what we're doing here, and then all the information will be in the box as always. You guys can contact them direct. You can come down. The address will be there. The link to PHILLYCAM.com will be on there. So
we're centrally located too, so that's why we're real easy to get to.
Right, definitely.
699 Randstead on the corner of, or in between Market and Chestnut on 7th Street. So we're real, like the L, Market Frankfurt line comes here, buses come here, I mean, Jersey Transit, Patco, all of that comes like right here.
Right.
So,
I think one of the best assets is there's a Dunkin' Donuts on the corner.
That too, yeah.
So y'all know how it is when you working them hours and you need that coffee. We got coffee here too, but you know, they got that strong coffee, you know what I mean? No plug for Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah.
But it's all good. So all right, Joe, we're gonna take you around a little bit. Gonna show you some things. Anton Haywood, man, great brother right here, man. I mean, love him to death, man. He's really good brother, and he really is a representative of something positive, y'all. And I'm telling you, man, if you haven't thought about it, come on down to PHILLYCAM to one of the open house and check it out, man. Because maybe if you sit in and you meet some people and you listen to what's going on, it may inspire you to say, hey, you know what? I want to get some classes, man. And the classes are affordable, y'all. It's not like you ain't got to pay $800 to get in. You know what I'm saying?
$75.
You know, and I mean, I think that's a great investment in yourself. Because if you want to do film, you got to do it right. You know, you can't keep putting up these little cheap, fuzzy film. You know, I get the emails all the time, and I love y'all for sending this stuff. But the thing is, I can't help you if you don't have a quality, professionally done production. You know, I can't go to someone and say, hey, this is my friend, this is what they're doing, and it's like they got to put on 3D glasses to see you know. So try it out, y'all. Try it out, man. I'm telling you, I'm going to be documenting my journey here as I go. You know what I mean? Because I'm telling you, this is an awesome place to be, and I encourage everybody to come on board. So we're going to take a little walk around. We're going to show you some things. So we'll be right back. So I'm back again with Anton Haywood, and we're here live at PHILLYCAM. And, you know, he's going to tell you a little bit about some of the cameras that we're working with right here. So what do we have?
Yeah, these are the Sony XD cams that we have in the main studio. In the studio crew class, you learn how to operate these cameras. These stay in here. They do not go out into the field. So we also have one camera has a teleprompter on it.
Wow.
So, some people, when we do PSAs with organizations, people can bring in their scripts and they can just read it off the teleprompter.
Off the teleprompter, right. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Okay, so what about I guess we're going to venture off here.
The other thing I want to point out, in here is we have a big screen and a projection system. So if people who become members, they can use this space to screen their projects.
Wow.
So if you have something and you want to get some feedback on it, and before you put it on the air or before you do another screening, you can have your a session in here with 10 or 15 people, and have them give some feedback on your show.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yep. This is the control room here. We have a number of people that have to sit in this area to make this work. One being the audio director, who sits over in the corner. We also have a position here for the director, who calls the shots for the show, sits in this area. And then we also have the TD, the technical director, that sits here in front of the switcher and basically switches from video source to video source. So as the director says, take 1, take 2, the switcher, the TD, actually hits take 1, hits camera 1, hits camera 2.
Right.
Rolls in video, things of that nature.
Right. Oh, okay, great.
Yeah, we also have the assistant director will sit in here. That person manages the show. They're always on the headset. They keep the show running. They keep it on time.
Right.
And then the teleprompter operator would sit back here, and maybe a producer would be back here as well.
Right.
If you have that.
Right. Okay, great. Okay. So what about your editing rooms?
I can take you to the front to the edit suite.
Oh, great.
Oh, actually, we have one edit suite that's back here.
Okay, yeah.
And then we have the media labs up front. So
Right.
So this is, we have this edit suite, which can be reserved by members who are certified to use Final Cut Pro or Adobe Premiere. And this works good for people who need to edit in a group. So if you have like multiple people that need to give feedback on your show or something like that as you're editing it, this is a good space for
to
it.
be in. Okay, great,
Yep.
Awesome. That's me. No, right, perfect.
So up here, I can't be too loud. I can't talk, but you can get a shot in here.
Yeah.
So this is the media lab. There's people working in here right now. I can open up the door.
Okay.
And you can get a shot over there and see this computer. Yep.
Right. Okay. Wow. Okay.
So we offer, that's where we offer the class for Final Cut Pro. Well, we used to offer Final Cut Pro 7, and now we're doing Adobe
Premiere. Wow, that's awesome.
Yep.
That's awesome. This must be an important room, y'all, because you got to have a key to get in.
Yeah. So this is the Express Studio. All right, and so in here, this is the small studio that I talked about, which we have robotic cameras. So the lenses can be controlled by a device here hooked up to the switcher. It's just a joystick on there, and basically all you need is one person to make a show happen in here. So instead of having 8 people, 5 people run a show in the big studio, you can have just one person. And you can have a little talk show happening here. Maybe 2 people, 3 people, 4 people is the max. Some people like to pull this open so you get the street background as an option. So
okay, great.
We started training in this. This is another $75 class. The last 6 weeks long. But this is a really good way for people to get up and going that have a lot of people will do talk shows here, so this is a good place to get started on that, and then progress to
the bigger stuff. Awesome. So we're back in the big studio. You know what I mean? We've been able to take you around a little bit, show you a little bit of PHILLYCAM. I mean, like I said, it's awesome, man. And if you've ever thought about doing film or just learning the craft, just to know it. You know what I mean? If you don't want to be a big director or anything, you maybe get a good job directing weddings and bar mitzvahs and live videos at events like what I do, you know what I mean? So I want the skill for that reason because it'll make my quality be much more better if I know what I'm doing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm working with the best equipment because if you're working with good equipment and your quality is good, you're gonna have more respect on your production.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that helps you get more into what you're trying to do, draw more people in, more respect, and more supporters. Because nobody likes to really look at cheap production, you know. I mean, it's not 1985, y'all, so 2014, so everything digital now, y'all. You know, I love analog too, but you know, we got to accept it, y'all. We moving forward. We the new millennium, you know what I mean? So, Anton, I thank you, man.
Thank you,
for allowing me to come down and talk with you a little bit.
Thank you
And
for joining. Yeah,
you know what I mean? I love it here, man. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? And like I said, yo, I'm a member, man, so I'm gonna be doing my thing, man. And I'm gonna be encouraging you guys to come on out as well. And, you know, get one of these memberships, man. You know, just come to the open house, man. Come hang out with us at open house. It's great, man. Get to meet people, network a little bit. And you never know, man. You might be inspired, man, to wanna join, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so, got any shout outs, man? You wanna shout out to anybody? We always do a little shout out.
Oh, you do shout outs to the show. Oh, geez, you know, I always got to shout out my mom, you know, who was actually, you know, it's a true inspiration in my life, you know, and that it's not a day goes by that I feel like my parents, you know, that just flow through me.
Yeah.
So I come from educators, you know. So yeah, so shout out to my dudes, Mom Haywood.
No doubt, man. All right, man. Well, much respect, man. Shout out to the whole PHILLYCAM staff.
Yep.
We love y'all, man. Appreciate, you know, allowing me to be a part of this, man. And just looking forward to some great adventures, man. And this is the beginning of the journey, y'all. So y'all gonna be seeing a lot. So stay tuned, man. The PHILLYCAM, we got a lot going on, man. We're gonna keep hitting y'all with the updates, all right? And go to the box. You'll see all the info. Go on the website, check out the information. If you're confused or anything, just give me a holler, man. I'll make sure I connect you so that y'all can do what you need to do. But you need to get down here, y'all. Get that membership, man. I'm telling you, man. You're gonna be glad you did it, all right? Love, respect, Anton, PHILLYCAM. Your boy Don Figure, stay in the games, what we do, y'all. Shout out to Legendary E-Man, Man That Me, Live on the Brown Bars, Q Media, Q the Star, Solid Rocket Nine Methodist Church, everybody, y'all know the whole family. Love y'all, man. Peace, and we out.